Hello guys, it's Ben here from Next Gen Base, and I am going to be taking a quick look at some of the extras in The Last of Us Part 1, because there are some pretty neat little things in here, alongside stuff that you would expect to see from the original game and from the new one. So, going into the concept art first, you can see that basically we have the original game and the 2022, so the remake version of a lot of the concept art. I haven't unlocked these for a reason that I'm going to show you in just a second, because yeah, I've played through the game once. I haven't quite unlocked everything yet. You can unlock more stuff by getting the collectibles and completing the game multiple times, etc. So yeah, I've unlocked quite a few things, but not in the concept art. But it's quite cool that you can see concept art from the original game and the remake. So I'm not too sure what the differences are going to be there. Then obviously you've got some promotional art, you've got some character art infected in the comics as well. So going back, this is where I've unlocked most of the stuff now, is in the model viewer. So the model viewer essentially will let you pull out the models in the game and have a look. So if we go through this quickly, we have Joel as a youngster, we have Summer Joel, Gas Mask Joel. Sounds like a weird collection, doesn't it? Like a fashion collection. Spring Joel, Winter Joel, Fall Joel, Joel carrying Ellie, Joel and Ellie around the campfire. If you press X, you can go into the models and sort of zoom in, zoom out, rotate and hide the UI as well if you want to, get some photos of this. But I like this one, it's quite cool. We've got Ellie in the summer. We've got Ellie in the spring, Ellie in winter, Ellie in fall, Epilogue Ellie, Left Behind Ellie, Left Behind Ellie with a wolf mask. We've got Tess. We have Joel carrying Sarah. We have Sarah. We have Tess with a gas mask. And then we have Marlene. Marlene in the hospital. We have Tommy as a young boy or young man. We have Tommy from the dam. And then we have Bill. And we've got Bill with a gas mask. We've got Maria. We've got Henry. Yeah, we have Sam. Henry and Sam. Jerry, who obviously was featured in The Last of Us Part 2. The thing is, I can't remember if they went back and they redid the image for, or the model for Jerry for The Last of Us Remastered, but yeah, they have done in this one. Then we have Ellie and Riley in the Halloween store, so we can see there. We've got Riley with the mask on the floor. We've got Robert from early on in the game. We've got Creepy David. And we have James, who's obviously alongside David. Then we get into the infected. So we have the runner in the hospital. We have an armoured runner. We have a Jimmy Cooper. So this is the runner at the start of the game that attacks Joel and comes bursting in through the window. We have a runner from the winter. Then we've got the stalker, which I quite like the fact that they've put this additional boulder in for the stalker. That's quite cool. Or the cement, sorry. We have a female stalker. We have a clicker from the spring. We have a clicker in the winter, a male winter. We have a female winter clicker. And we have an armoured clicker. We've got a bloater. I mean, the bloater fight in the basement of the hotel still freaks me out. Don't like it. We have military from Austin, military from the checkpoint when they obviously check the little mini passports for Joel and Tess. We have a male member of the military, and we have a hazmat military. This is when they're going through and checking people as you go towards the checkpoint. We've got some smugglers. And then we have a hunter. This is, I believe, the hunter that holds up the car as they get to Seattle, I want to say. Might not be. No, it's not Seattle. That's where the second one's set. We've got a marauder. And we have one in a hat. And then we have a cannibal. We also have a cannibal that's tied up to the chair. I love his expression. Like, it's not supposed to be, I don't think it's supposed to be goofy, but it looks a little bit goofy from the initial one. But yeah, this is the one that Joel ties to the chair with his kneecap there. Then we have a Firefly soldier in denim. So this is where I stop being able to show the models in full because I've not got enough P points, but embargo's coming up, so I need to get this video out and ready. So we have a cargo soldier. We have an Austin reporter, so I believe that is the woman on the TV at the start of the game. The Outbreak Day attack, which is where you've got somebody on the floor and an infected runner clawing away at them. We have a quarantine zone civilian. We have a quarantine zone civilian female, Jackson civilian male, and then we have a giraffe. We have a buckskin mare, an Avero mare, Callus, obviously the horse that you get in the game, Buckley, one of the dogs. You've got a hare, and a buck, and then a dog pack. So that is the model viewer and all of the models that are available. You then quit back to the main menu. So then the skins, I'll come to the skins last because that's where some of the really cool stuff is. So we then have filter gallery. So you can see roughly on the side what this one does. This gives it like a comic book style headache. Yeah, we'll give you one. Afterlife, which will give Joel and Ellie a bit of a zombified look. 8-bit, which will put the 8-bit filter over it. Watercolor, which kind of mutes the colours and makes them a little bit more watercolory. Dungeon, I'm not entirely sure what that's based on. Void, which gives it like a Matrix style look. Pop poster, again, that'll probably give you a bit of a headache. 1960, which I think is just pure black and white. Ditherpunk, which almost makes it look like a Game Boy game. Cool, and then these are just sort of colour tones. So cool, warm, vibrant. Noir, again, black and white. Blorange, I love that phrase, blue and orange. Sepia, vintage. Beasts, terminated. Gridlocked, blacklight. Desert fog, blood, inferno, which kind of look the same. I mean, blood and fire, I don't know what the difference is too much there. Trinity, pusher, don't know. Demons, drug zone, and moonlight. So yeah, if you want to play around with the filters, you can unlock those and apply them during the game. Then we have gameplay modifiers. So if you want to, you can mirror the world, and then mirror the world on death. So presumably that would switch each and every time you die. Do that way. Slow motion, so reduces the game speed to 50% when enabled. You probably can do that with the accessibility mods. That there is an accessibility mod that slows down the gameplay, so I think that would probably do the same thing. Bullet speed mode, obviously they can't call it bullet time because that's copyrighted, but reduces the game speed to 25% when aiming. Infinite ammo, infinite crafting, infinite melee durability, infinite listen mode range. One shot gives you, every single bullet will give you one shot. Touch of death, so all melee attacks are one shot kills. And explosive arrows, so an arrow will cause it to blow up. And then you have an audio mods, so you've got 8-bit audio, 4-bit audio, which is going to be crazy distorted, helium audio, which I can imagine would be quite funny, and xenon audio, which would be basically dropping the pitch down as opposed to helium, which will obviously pitch it up. So then we have a speedrun recap. If you have played anything on the speedrun mode, once you've unlocked it, then you can show here essentially what your speedrun options and your speedrun records. That's quite cool. You've got a behind the scenes, so similarly to the remastered version, this does contain Grounded, which is the making of documentary. Highly recommend watching that. It's really good, although it is also on YouTube. And then From Dreams, the making of Last of Us Left Behind. This is a 10-minute documentary as opposed to that one, which is nearly 2 hours. And then you've got, some podcasts. I believe the QR code will point you to the podcast on the internet as well. Commentary, you can turn on a director's commentary and you can turn on audio description. Audio descriptive is a very cool little feature that you can add in if you've got a sight issue or blindness issue. So that's quite cool. But here are the bits that I think are probably the coolest in the extras menu. We've got some skins. So for Joel, we have a purple plaid shirt. We have a red plaid shirt. We have a gold plaid shirt. Joel's wardrobe is pretty basic. We've got a grey sweatshirt. We have a grey shirt. We have a brown shirt, a short sleeve denim shirt, and a long sleeve denim shirt. But we've also got this, the winter gear, which I think people would probably recognise if they've played The Last of Us Part 2. And then his backpack, you can either have a military style backpack or a camper backpack alongside the default one. Some weapon skins, so you've got a black gold pistol skin, you've got a two-tone pistol skin, a silver filigree pistol skin, that's what I'm trying to say, and Lone Star pistol skin, because he is from Texas. And then for the shotgun, we have a rubber tactical, sculpted oak, copperhead, and a digital camo for all of those people that are playing Call of Duty. And then this is where some of the skins get actually really interesting, because Ellie has a bunch of them. So we've got the default skin there. We have angel knives. We've got a Jack hoodie. So if you want to, Jack and Dexter hoodie. We've got a red plaid shirt, which is quite similar to her. I think that is actually her outfit in the finale or in the epilogue. We have a jumpsuit if you want to, go and kill everybody, Kill Bill style. We've got a Jack and Daxter t-shirt. We've got Seattle wear, which, that's her outfit from The Last of Us Part 2. We have a Naughty Dog shirt. Another Naughty Dog shirt here. We then have a Days Gone t-shirt. We have an Astrobot t-shirt, which is quite cool. We've got another Naughty Dog t-shirt there. And then we go into the games a little bit more. So we've got a Dreams t-shirt. We have a Gran Turismo t-shirt. Have a Horizon Zero Dawn t-shirt. We have an Eco t-shirt. We have an Infamous t-shirt. I quite like that one, actually. That's quite cool. We have a Ratchet and Clank t-shirt. We have a Resistance t-shirt. So I'd love to see Resistance make a comeback. But yeah, Resistance t-shirt there. Returnal t-shirt, which, again, that's quite cool. A Shadow of the Colossus t-shirt. A Sly Cooper t-shirt. Ghost of Tsushima t-shirt. And a God of War Ragnarok t-shirt. There you go. Didn't expect to see that one in there. Uncharted 4 t-shirt. And finally, an Uncharted The Lost Legacy t-shirt. Going to the backpacks, we've got two choices for Ellie here. We have a Daxter backpack, which I think is quite cool. The arms flop about. That's cool. And a Punk backpack. And then skip over that quickly. We have weapon skins again. So we've got Iron Ink. We have the Golden Moth, which, hints at Ellie's tattoo in the future. Washington Liberation and a Sepia. And then for the bows, we have a Sunrise bow. We have Carbon Black. We have Spalted Walnut, and Arctic White. The reason I skipped over one there is because I think this is probably the coolest unlockable. You can have Jack goggles if you want Ellie to run around in subsequent playthroughs with some goggles on her head. In a bit of a tribute to Jack. So there we go. We've got Joel skins. We've got Ellie skins. We've got all the concept art. We've got the model viewer. We've got the filters, the gameplay mods, and then the speedrun recap and behind the scenes stuff. So there you go. That's a quick look at the extras that you can get in The Last of Us Part 1. Hopefully you liked it. If you did, drop us a like, leave us a comment, subscribe, all that stuff, and let us know. You're going to be rushing through this to get these things. I mean, bear in mind, some of these unlockables are only accessible after you complete the game once. Things like the skins, you can't get the skins on your first playthrough, so you're not going to be able to have Ellie running around with that with those Jack goggles, unfortunately, during your first playthrough. This is all kind of as an additional thing for fun. So, but yeah, that's going to do us. All right, guys, we'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.